Hi, my name is Muhammad Haris Rashid, and today I'm going to explain MongoDB shell, that how to write a query in MongoDB shell. I have created my database with the name of mention enter DB, and now I'm going to write some query here to explain that how it's work. Before that, I'm going to retrieve some documents for you guys. That how we use MongoDB net. That how we retrieve queries. Let me explain this query first. DB is my database. Mention a rental is my collection name. Find is used to find the query, where pretty command is used for structural or complex data. Because my documents is like near about 1,000 uh, rows, so it's a bit structural or complex data, so that's why I use it. And limit, I create a limit of 4 documents, so it will show the 4 documents, so like that. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, these are my 4 documents. Now I'm going to explain my query. Now I'm using cls command. We are using aggregating framework. I have created some queries for you because it's difficult to write each query again and again. But if in aggregation framework, we create pipelines with different pipelines, like match, project, group and sort. And by combining these pipelines, we create a query, and with the help of that query, we extract data or retrieve data by our own. So if I create these pipelines individually. Here you can see the pipeline match. It's a huge pipeline. Like in this pipeline, look, I use the match pipeline, in which, yeah, I use a match pipeline in which the rental duration is monthly, and monthly rent should be true, that the data should be there, and deposit payable must be there. So it will retrieve those documents in which the rental duration is monthly, and monthly rent should be there, like 450, and deposit payable is also should be there. So I create this one pipeline, and in next pipeline, what I do, I'm going for my next pipeline, the project one. So first I create match pipeline, then I am creating the project stage pipeline. Project stage, like in project stage, we convert this match pipeline into a project one. We project our match pipeline with the help of query. Like I write a query that project the previous query into a project in which the rental duration is 1 monthly, rent should be monthly rent, because I need monthly rent, and mention type I is 1. So it creates rental durations, because it's a raw one, so that's why it's create a lot of IDs with rental duration. And uh, because you can look into it, it's a raw data at the moment, so it's generate all the data. So again, I'm going for the third stage, in which I group my match and project data, and it will look like this. Here you can see that we group our data And in grouping, we group our id should be like mention type, and average rent, we ask for average rent, and it should be like monthly rent, and average deposit which is payable, and we put the count query, and it should be from the start. So while using this one, will give us the average rent query. Average deposit is not available because our deposit payable uh, is in check or other forms, so it's not in a numeric form, so that's why it's giving us null form. So if I combine the third stage, in which like I am going to sort my data that I need, uh, I give query to Mongo shell that give me the data, and use the count query, give me from the descending order, so it will be look like this one. And you can see that we are creating different pipelines, each pipeline contain a different code. And if we go for the last one again, second last, sorry, so it's look like this. It's create a lot of queries, and uh, what it is about, let me explain it here. I create a group in which I told that give me those IDs which are null, and it should be like top types, and I create a variable or a field which is top type, and it's retrieve data like that. So it's created like the so it's give me IDs like 1 to 1000 overall IDs, and you can see that ID is 1000, mention type square meters is written, capacity top to end. So after that, this is a pipeline in which we will sort our query, and uh, in the last one we again project our group, because we write the query, it is null because uh, we create different pipelines, so it's just a pipeline. So when we combine all these queries, it will filterize the exact thing which we want. So if I write my full code here, it will give me the query which I want. So look, I write the proper pipelines code together. This is my one pipeline, second one, third one, fourth one, fifth, and sixth pipelines which I created before. What I did, I just combine these pipelines, and with the help of you can see here that with the help of match, project, group sort, and group project pipelines, what I got my top types. It like ID is my, these are the top five mention time types, and their average rent and their average deposit in it, and their counts. So by the help of this aggregation framework pipelines, we can create pipelines and sort or filterize data by our own to get the query by our own. So I hope you guys learned something from it. Thank you very much for that. Thank you.